2 lights, 3, 4, 5 lights. Liga Virtual Dutch Grand Prix is go. Another poor start from Wedding. Great start from the Williams of Cabeza Speed. He's going to look to move up into third place as the field make their way through turn 1. Wedding squeeze wide on the exit, but Danny will lead into turn 1. And that's a big slide for Wedding in the back there. He's out of control at the bowl, and he's thankfully been avoided by everybody and avoided catastrophe, but it's dropped him well down the field now. Danny leads. Kovacic in second place. Cabeza Speed in third. Zapata there in position 4 to ride on board the AlphaTauri here. Oh, and that's a Red Bull into the back of the Alpine and slid across in front of the Ferrari. And then the Ferrari has made contact there with the Red Bull, and we've got a Mercedes as well off in the background. That's got to be Vengadoy, and he is out. And it looks like Pichiklian is also out, or Pichikolin is also out there. Kovacic going to chase down Danny. He's on the soft tyres. Most runners on the mediums, but we do have a couple of drivers on the hards as well. And this is the start from Cabeza Speed. Tardy getaway again from the Alpine. Splits between the Alpine and the McLaren up the inside. And a lot of wheel spin there, and he's shifted up a little bit too early to go back down again. Going to try and hold on around the outside here. He's got the line there, but then had to get out of it. The Williams just chopping in front there. And then here we go, just lost the rear on the way in and just holding on for dear life and just prayed that those around him avoided him, and thankfully everybody did. And here we go, Pichikolin. Poor start from Bellin off the start there. A bit of minor contact there. Right behind the Williams of Jeff. He's made contact with Jeff, and I think Jeff may have gone into Bellin as well there. I'm not sure. We've got a McLaren wide there. Sapita's gone off, and Kushizny will move up now. The two McLarens will duel it out here. Action-packed start. Wedding is going to try and get by Timon there. Timon's lost out. He's going to try and go around the outside, and he's got the job done there. Of course, if you do hold on around the outside, you will have the inside left-hander there. You've got Kovacic. Fastest lap of the race is in the tow. Bit of a lock up there for Danny, and he is wide at turn 1. Of course, Kovacic on the soft tyre. Looking to make use of them while he still has the grip, and he's staying with him here in this first section here. Got a nice run of slipstream. A lot of load going into the front left there. Can he stay close enough? We are on lap 3, of course. We do have DRS. He is within DRS range here. And he's taking the wider line to try and get the drive off. But Kovacic, he's had a really good run. Not quite close enough, even with the help of DRS, to get a move done. We've got Aguirre. Oh, he's into the back of the McLaren. McLaren was going a little bit slowly, and it's caught him out. He's just going to have to watch the rejoin there, but he's going to drop out of the points. We've got Jeff. And he's into the back of the AlphaTauri there, of Norwat. After Kavanagh and Norwat side by side. Now we've got Wedding here on a run, looking to get by Koshizny for P4. And he gets the job done, so he's got his rescue mission underway. Long way to go for the leaders. He is close on pace between those guys, but well behind now. It's 3 seconds down the road is Cabeza Speed. And that's a pass without a rear wing. Who is it? I think that's Brendan Ross there. It is Brendan Ross. So he's had an excursion there, missing his rear wing, and looks like he's also got suspension damage as well. Just going to have to take it easy. Yeah, he's crabbing quite badly, and that's more repair work for the Haas team. And there it goes. No rear downforce, and off into the kitty litter. Here's a replay. Oh, he's just gassed it up. Too much Too much throttle mixed with too much steering input. Peter now having a look back at Kosciuszny. Well, Kosciuszny's locked up at turn 1, and Peter thought for a moment that he was going to run straight into the back of the AlphaTauri there, but he's right behind him now. Kosciuszny's struggling, getting a bit of a slide on here. 3 laps into the race. Leading now he has caught Cabezas speed. He's going to try the long way around the outside. Didn't work on lap 1, and he's just struggling for traction there again. All over the back of the Williams. His pace has been quite good in clear air, but now Cabeza is not going to make it easy for him. He's got the toe up the hill. You can see the dirty air that is present in these cars isn't quite able to stick with him through some of these faster corners that do require a little bit of work. And oh, that's a slide there, and that's the invitation. That's wetting up the inside, and he will move now into 3rd place finally. But, oh, big slide on the X. There may have even been contact there, but no major damage by the looks of it. And Wetting now will set his sights on 2nd and 1st, but they are long gone. They are 11 seconds down the road. Kovalchik now behind Danny. The DRS last lap, not quite close. I've got Wetting in the pit, so he's on the hard tyre, but it looks like he's trying an alternate strategy here. Interesting to see how that plays out. He does need to be in clear air for it to work. But we're back with Kovalchik and Danny. Danny's ran wide though this time. Kovalchik is right there. Danny, does he go defensive? He doesn't, but Kovalchik waiting for the straight, but a mistake there from Danny. He's locked up a little bit. And Kovalchik now into the lead, but now he's going to be punching a hole for Danny to follow and use DRS, but Haas into the lead. No soft tyres working well at the moment for Kovalchik. Got Jeffy. Oh, it's just got the grass on the way in, and that is a big hit. And that is why he has just retired from the race. And AlphaTauri wide there. That's Norbat and Maguire side by side. Maguire has DRS. Norbat lives, but Maguire struggles there on the gravel. Not lives to fight another day. Got Ballant now in the Ferrari behind Norwat. Norwat made a big mistake there at the penultimate corner, and Ballant now back into the points. So it's not giving up as Norwat. Does have a little bit of damage, left hand down there. I think it's better off the move at turn 1. Wetting now all over the back of Cepeda. He's on those fresh hards, of course, so he will have to make one more stop. Just set up a good exit there. The McLaren is wide, and he's going to get DRS as well, as is Cepeda in front of him. He's going to try the outside. This did work early in the race. Will it try again? It's very late on the brakes. Done it. And Wetting has done it. Cepeda gave him just the required amount of space. Wetting gets the job done. He's going to set after his teammate Timon now for position number 5. But a lot of work to do in that Alpine, of course. These cars around him, everyone here has to pit one more time. And there we go. Cepeda in the pits looking for the undercut here on those around him. What tyres will he put on? So Kovalchik's built up a lead here, then he's just dropped away here. 2 to 3 seconds adrift, and with that he's coming into the pits. He's looking to get an undercut here. It's worked for him in the past. It worked for him the last round at Spa. He's able to move up positions. And we got Wetting in DRS of time in here. In the McLaren, is he close enough? He's going to have a look. It's a big lunge. He's ran wide. There's a little bit of contact there. Big slide from the McLaren. It looks like Wetting actually got out of the throttle there and redressed the position. We have Wetting's in DRS range again, but what's got Timon's just slowed for some reason. He had the DRS. and was right behind Kosciuszny in front and just lifted out of the way. So I'm not sure what happened there, but he's let the Alpine go. And we've got yellows out. That's Aguirre who is off. Not going anywhere. He's out of the race. Wedding has got DRS. And he'll pass Kosciuszny for the second time this race. Up the inside at turn 1. And he's going to set his sights on passing Cabeza Speed for the second time in this race as well. Oh, and we've got Ballant off. There's no... Looks like the engine has died as well. He may have had an incident here, but he's going nowhere, and we could see another retirement from this race. So this is a replay of advice. Oh, he's got it on the grass and into the wall quite heavily there. Wedding almost hit the same thing on the first lap. He was able to avoid the wall in there. He's got suspension damage there, you can see it. And this is the replay of Ballant. Way too much curb over the sausage curb and into the wall heavily. So even if that didn't kill the engine. Oh, we've got the pit stops here. Kalbarczyk is going to come out behind Danny. That's the fastest lap of the race. He stayed out a few laps longer and it's not worked for him. We'll have better tyres at the end of the race. Danny's gone onto the soft, but changed the position for the lead there. So we've got Wedding now behind Cabeza Speed. Just having a look. A lock up for Cabeza Speed. It's a long way back. He's locked up again. Wedding's kept his nose in it on the fresher tyres, and he gets the move done. So a move out of nothing. He's squeezed the lemon. And he's back up into third place. Of course, he does have to pit again, but so does Cabeza Speed and Kosciuszny and Timon. You can see that Cabeza Speed doesn't want to let Kosciuszny go for P4 there. Now a 3-car battle pack. Wedding has set off into the distance already. Oh, and a big slide for Kosciuszny. These guys have been out there for 19 laps. They're on worn tyres. DRS both Kosciuszny and Timon here, and he set another fastest lap of the race to extend his lead. And there's a bit of grass there. Kosciuszny very committed to that penultimate corner. Is Timon close enough? They'll both have DRS. Timon coming into the pits, as is Wedding for his final stop. So once again, he's got the move done on Cabeza Speed and then pitted immediately after. So quick stop from Alpine. What will happen with Timon? But it's Danny out in front. Kalbarczyk 3.5 seconds adrift. This time they're both on the opposite tyres that they were on at the start of the race. And there we see Kosciuszny staying out once again, playing the long game, or playing the long strategy. Cabeza Speed coming in as Brendan Ross still in the pits. He's getting more damage. He must have had another incident out there with a broken rear wing. Cabeza Speed, where will he emerge? Looks like he'll come out in 6th place, 6 seconds behind Wedding and just ahead of Timon. One more lap and the McLaren probably would have got him here, so he's timed that to perfection. And they'll both undercut Kosciuszny, one would imagine. Here we go. This is Cepeda on Kosciuszny. Kosciuszny goes into the pits. Cepeda will stay out with the DRS. Oh, it's a big lose, and he's done well there, Cepeda, not to put it into the wall, and he's gone off again. That's allowed Wedding back up into 3rd place. But yeah, certainly not ideal there for the McLaren driver. Big slide. Big hit early, of course. But what's happened there? The McLaren has Timon's just gone on a bit of an adventure there, and that's allowed Kosciuszny to go by, and he's lucky that wasn't a bigger accident. Kosciuszny lucky not to get collected there. What happened there for Arthur Timon? Here we go, here's a replay. everything's just shut off. So maybe his game is alt-tabbed, or wheel or pedals are shut off. It just went dead straight. I think his game just alt-tabbed or something. We've got the run here. AlphaTauri on the Williams. Raise the speed. Going to try the inside. Kosciuszny's going to go around the outside at turn 1. That's a fine move. You don't see that often at turn 1. Around the outside, he's made a sit. Cabeza Speed's having a look at the bowl. But Kosciuszny gets the job done, and I don't think Cabeza Speed is expecting that at all. A great move from Kosciuszny. He's up into P5. Cabeza Speed, he's got the red mist now all over the back. As we see the two Aston Martins, although separated by a lap. There's Danny. And there is Kalbachik. 6 seconds between the two now. And all Danny has to do is keep it on the road. Oh, and that's a mistake there from Cabeza Speed. Struggling on these on those soft tyres. He must have burnt them out. He is struggling a bit in time, and he's also sliding around a bit. He's on the harder tyre. He was going to be within DRS range and striking range, but he does have DRS, but not going to be close enough to make a move. Kalbachik here. He's a little bit wide. He is very wide. He's on the grass, and oh, he's gone around. He's just grazed the wall. He'll have a little bit of light suspension damage from that. His teammate's done that a couple times, but thankfully for Kalbachik, he's got a big gap to Wedding behind. Still about 25 seconds behind. There's McLaren versus Williams. It's the 1980s revisited here. Time is caught back up to Cabeza Speed. He's going to have the toe all the way up the hill here. Very difficult to pass. He Cabeza Speed on the grass there, sliding around. Can Timon stay close enough is the question here. As it is struggling on those soft tyres. You can hear the wheel spin. You can see him sliding around. He's going to have the toe here, and he's going to have DRS. Close enough. I don't think he is. It's going to be a pretty big dive bomb. He has a look, but not quite close enough. Another lock-up, though, for the Williams, and that's invited Timon to get ever closer here. Problem is, there's no DRS zone after that to make him pay here. He's trying everything he can. Looks left, looks right. Cabeza Speed holding on to P6 like his life depends on it here. Again, Timon not having the confidence to keep it flat through there. But here we are. Danny will claim a comfortable victory in the end. Mistakes from his competitors. And another win on the season to pretty much all but confirm his driver title hopes. With Kalbachik quite a few seconds adrift here. In the end, 12 seconds adrift, 12.2 seconds adrift. But still a good result for him. And he'll finish where he started. Got Wedding here in third. He's had a eventful race, to say the least. Another poor start that he'll need to work on for Monza. But still good points for Alpine with Luke Rosella not present. But now, got this battle here for fourth place. Speeder versus Kosciuszny. And what's going to help Speeder here is going to have DRS. He's got Kavanagh in front. There we go. There's the DRS. And Kosciuszny, he does have DRS, but so does the McLaren. So the McLaren will hold on. Speeder will hold on for fourth place. Kosciuszny will finish in P5. Cabeza Speed will also hold on to P6 with Timon in P7 ahead of a lapped Kavanagh in P8. But it's Danny's day in Zandvoort.